Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint artist. I do Seint makeup. It is a cream-based 3D foundation system. I love it. Everything comes in this handy little palette. Here's my face. Every palette is 100% customizable, and we've got Boxing Day coming up. And I thought I would do an eye look. I have the base of my face on, but I wanted to show my top picks for Boxing Day. I can use words today. I'm also going to talk about longwear lips. So I am going to talk about my favorite lip stain. It is not on sale, but it's still an incredible price, which is 12 bucks. Okay, if it does go on sale, it's for $8. It's not a huge difference, but this stuff is good. I'm going to be using the color Pinked 03, and I'm going to start putting this on now because it needs to sit on your lips for a little bit. So while I do my eyes, I'm going to have this stuff setting, and then we'll dig into the lips. So this is a very intimidating, dark looking color, and we are going to line our lips. You can also do the reverse. Have you ever seen that pouty lip where they fill in the mid of the lip and then blend it outward so it fades out instead of from the outside in? It goes from the inside out. You can absolutely do this with this, but for holidays, I want my lip color to last because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm like very chatty, and I don't always stop to go put on a lip. It's just not who I am. I put it on and I want to get it and forget it. Okay, we want to get it on and then forget about it. I do skip the mid of the lip for a natural fade. You can fill in your whole lip if you want, and I just kind of messily line my lips. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a stain, so it's not going to be this dark, keeping that in mind. And I just reload as I go and get that outer corner and get that lined. Here we go. Okay, getting this the way I like it. Play with it, okay? Get this on the way you want it and then move on. But it does take a little at a time. It does need some playing with. Okay, it's on, it's scary, it's intimidating. Trust me, okay? I'm gonna talk a little weird because I don't want my lips to touch, so my lips are gonna be a little funny. I'm gonna get into my primer now for my eyes. We're gonna do eyes first. I haven't done my under eyes, I haven't done my blush. I've just done my foundation colors and correctors. All right, this is Seint by Shadow Sense. Not on sale. Sorry, I have a hair tickling my nose. Okay. But Shadow Sense, this stuff is gonna get you through the day, through the night. I actually don't need to be at dinner for another 5 hours. I'm putting my makeup on to last. This stuff will last you through the day and through the evening and into the next morning if, say, you have a little too much sippy sip and need to sleepy sleep, okay? I get it, been there, okay? All right, we're gonna take this. This stuff lasts for such a long time because you use such a minimal amount. I'm using the color Candlelight. There's a link in my description. Feel free to click it, shop it. I don't sell it, I just share it. My girlfriend sells it. All right, so you're not just supporting me, but you're supporting a friend. All right, I'm using a BK Beauty brush 203, not associated with them, not affiliated with them. I just like this brush, especially for prepping my lid. Using this Seint helps because I use an eyelash primer, Babe Lash. Also, not affiliated, not associated with them. Just love this stuff. My lashes have gotten so long, and I'm honestly thinking they've gone from length to fullness. Now I'm working on fullness. It's kind of a process, and I love this stuff. It's so good, and I do really like their For Real mascara. I need to get this going before it sets. But honey, hold on. I'm doing a little quick video, okay? 5 hours. We got to be there in 5 hours. We got to get a grocery pickup. Okay. It's holiday break, obviously, so we're going to have my usual interruptions, as always. But I know they're going to respect my space today. All right, so I have the Candlelight primer on. What this is going to do is it's going to give me a blank canvas. So this is going to, when I'm using my eyelash serum, sorry. Yes, my love, I'm in the middle of a video. No, you got to stay in your room for a little bit? Okay, as I was saying, I'm using an eyelash serum, Babe Lash. Really good stuff. They always have good deals. It's good stuff. All right, but it does create a tint on your lid. So you will have a dark lid tint along the lash line where you apply it, but this stuff gives you the coverage to cover it, to give you that canvas you want. So if you have natural discoloration, veins, serum staining. This will cover it and give you a blank canvas. All right, next I like to set my primer all the time, and I'm going to use the color Lily, which is part of the Boxing Day sale. I'm going to start from lash and work my way up to brow. So it's going to be a little bit more pigmented. It leaves just this really nice, I want to call it like a retro violet. The way that blue used to be very popular in the, I don't know, 60s? Anyways, this violet is more like a modern twist on a retro look, and it's such a great primer. I love it as a base. If you have brown eyes, you want this as a prime base color for your lids, okay? And it's 50% off, which makes it $7 for this eyeshadow. All right, grabbing it again, and then we're gonna go starting at that base. Look at how pretty this color is, okay? It goes with everything. I'm wearing a green shirt and purple eyeshadow right now, okay? It's gonna be okay. But having a powder finish as a base is gonna make your eyeshadows blend best. All right, I'm gonna go into Drift, and I'm just gonna press this below my brow. This just adds a little soft shimmer, which works really great as an illuminator if you don't like those creamy illuminators and you don't wanna go and buy our powder illuminators are very pigmented and quite punchy, and if you want it to be subtle, just use Drift. It's such a pretty soft champagne shimmer that you can use as an illuminator. Part of the sale is the Starlit Illuminator. It is limited edition. It is my favorite scent. I have the rollerball. I have 5 of them. I keep one in my car all day, every day. And if I'm going in somewhere and I just need to jazz myself up, or maybe I think I have a little funk, just roll that stuff on, and it's so good. It's not overpowering. It doesn't have a long wear. None of Seint's scents are long wear. I'm just going to preface that. If you're looking for that signature scent that's going to last you all day, it's not going to be Seint's. But if you're looking for something you could keep in your car, if you could you just want to like pop into the office, whatever, it isn't super punchy, and it isn't going to last all day to where people are, I mean, if you're, I don't know. I haven't found my signature scent, but this one is such a good on-hand scent. Anyways, it'll make your palette smell great too. All right, it's more of a summer scent. It reminds me of Hawaii. It has a pineapple-y scent to it. It's good, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. If you're looking for a new illuminator that's limited edition, it's gonna make your palette smell good, I recommend Starlit over Folklore. Those are the 2 that are on sale for Boxing Day. Folklore has a spicy scent to it, almost like an allspice. Great for fall. But for me, if I want something I can use all year, I like Starlit. And that's all I'm gonna say. All right, we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna grab an eyeshadow brush. Right here, it is the eyeshadow brush. Super great brush. It has this nice small end and a fluffy end. I am gonna start with the fluffy end, and I'm gonna go into Crimson. It's this orangey tone. I'm gonna tap onto it. Now mine broke. This is what they look like when you reset them. They're not perfect, they're not great, but they are packed in and good, and they're not gone forever. Okay, you just wanna get, I don't know, you can use setting spray, you can use rubbing alcohol, and you just crunch it up, get it a little bit muddy. Muddy is the best way, not runny, but muddy. And then you can just press it in, take a paper towel, press it in, soak up the excess, let it dry, then put it in your palette. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Crimson, and I'm gonna go across that Lily on the outer half, really lightly. Look at how pretty that is, layered on top of Lily. And we're just going to use a fluffy brush because it's gonna pick up less. It's not gonna be as concentrated as it is on a more dense end. And I'm just gonna punch this up on this outer corner, and then I'm going to windshield wiper or stipple this up past my crease. I'm gonna rest my eye so I can get this up high and onto that brow bone. I have a hood on the outside right here, and so bringing this really high helps me hide the hood and not make it so noticeable. But I always do my eyeshadow first before my under eyes. So my under eyes have not been done. That's why they look at how pretty this is. You could just stop right here, and it's your holiday look. Crimson is such a pretty holiday look. All right, this is going to be great for getting you into summer and spring also. It's so good. I don't even know if I want to add Eternal. This is so pretty. Okay, grab it into more Crimson, tapping it off. And again, I always like to start on the lid, and I just work my way over using a super light hand. It's easy to grab and build than it is to add it on and blend it down. I would rather build up than blend down. Putting that on, bringing it up, resting my face so I could see where my lid rests. You really want to see where your crease lies because everybody's lies differently. And so if you just want to open your eyes and give that nice natural mean look that I have, and I've had been held against me numerous times, it's like I can't stop my face. I can't. Anyways, and if I just smile when I'm not happy, not happy, but just resting, I look crazy. I just look crazy. Okay, so we're gonna bring this up and over on that brow bone just like that, okay? I'm gonna switch to the small end. I don't like using these orangey tones like this under my eyes. I think it makes me look like I have pink eye. So instead, I'm gonna go into Eternal here, and we're gonna go right underneath, and we're just gonna add a little bit of smokiness under the eye. Now this can get as thick or as thin as you want. You could even get this wet and it makes a beautiful eyeliner. And this is also part of the Boxing Day sale. All right, next I'm gonna stay on this small end, grab a little bit more, and we're just gonna punch up this outer corner here. Just to punch it up and to tone down the red. Some people really don't like those red tones that Crimson has. So you just take that Eternal and punch up that outer corner right here. Easy, flip it to that fluffy end and just give it a nice little blend. Look at how pretty that is, okay? Soften up the under eye if you want, but because we haven't done our under eyes, we get to tidy this up, and if you go too thick underneath, that's okay. I'm just gonna soften it up. But because we haven't done our under eyes, we have all the control of cleaning all of this up. Okay, so we've deepened that. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab more of that lily, and I'm gonna punch up my inner lid. Oh, just brightens everything up. I prefer using a matte than a shimmer here because it can really gum things up, but look at how my under eye is getting just absolutely jazzed up. Now I'm gonna go into Una. Now, say what you want. A lot of people love this color. It's so pretty. If you have dark hair, brown eyes, hazel eyes, it's such a beautiful purple shimmer. And I'm just gonna pop this over here lightly. It's not as punchy as you would think. And then I blend it across. It turns into more of a really beautiful soft shimmer. Soft shimmer instead of something glittery. All right, let's do some eyeliner. I'm gonna use my Revant gel liner. I do prefer my Revlon, but it ran out and I haven't gotten more. So we're gonna grab this, put this on, I'm gonna waterline. This is a nice gel pencil where once you get through and once you figure it out, it's a great pencil. I just think for the price, I don't wanna have to work so hard. So I'm just waterlining the top, pressing into my lash line. Same over here, waterlining and pressing into my lash line. Okay, easy peasy. Pressing up into my lashes right here. I'm going to show you my favorite little trick. With a gel like this one, you can take your fingernail and you can pull it out and it moves so easy. You can push this over your lash line, give yourself this tiny but mighty wing. I want more for holidays. Anybody else gonna call them holidays for the rest of your life now? I love calling it a holiday. It's a trick of the mind. Okay, I've got that eyeliner on. I'm gonna go into my liquid. This is Stila Stay All Day. Don't get the one that looks like a magic wand. I have another one linked, and it's just a one-ended one, and it's all that you need. We've got cats. Okay, we're gonna go in about 1/4 of the way, and I'm just gonna pull straight out as I look a little bit down. Then I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna follow that lash line and let them meet, and then I color it in. It's so much easier. Charlotte, honey. Okay. Thank you. All right, Charlotte, my love. I still have a week and a half. Now I'm gonna get this inner lash line. Instead of going all the way across, I just touch up that inner line. And when I add my mascara, it's gonna give the illusion that it goes all the way across. You could do either one first or last. Okay, 1/4 of the way in, and I'm gonna go straight out and up. Just like that. Easy. Okay. We're gonna go in with some mascara. I'm gonna use Tartelette only because my Babe Lash is out. So we're gonna use Tartelette. It's a tubing mascara, and I'm getting used to it. I still prefer either the Babe Lash For Real mascara, or I really like Bare Minerals Lashtopia. But I always work on making sure I get a good build on the root to add fullness and thickness by bulking up. But I always push it in and lift. That way I don't end up chunking up the base. It's just the base of my build is on the base instead of the tip, so they don't stick together. And then I can just add length. But using this Babe Lash mascara, or not mascara, serum, I can't ever use the right words, has done magic on my lashes. Look at how long they look. Oh, I love them so much. Okay, so I'm too scared to try it on my lower lashes, but I should. Mascara just finishes things off so well. And then we can go in and we're gonna clean up the under eyes, and I'm gonna show you my cheeks, and I'm gonna show you my lips. Lip picks for the Boxing Day sale. They're so good. And if you are Canadian, get the advent calendar. I'm telling you, it has the most beautiful colors Seint has ever released. And I'm so sad that it's not available at 50% off in the US. It is worth every penny, especially a sale price. Especially the sale price. These colors are just gorgeous. The pinks, there's 2 pink colors, and they're so pretty on top of any of the blushes. You can use this pink here or this one here, any of them. I even used this purpley, which one? Yep, this purpley color over my blush. So stunning. They're all so good. Great illuminator, great illuminator. I use this blue as an illuminator. It comes out, it goes on more of a lavender. Gorgeous. Okay, so Canada, get it 50% off. Just do it and thank me later, okay? All right, I'm gonna take off my lip stain. Just stretch your lips out and it starts detaching. You feel it coming off, okay? And then, you see that? How unintimidating this color is? If you want your lipstick to last all day, understand it's makeup, not magic, okay? And when you put lipstick on, it's gonna come off. But if you add a stain as a base, sorry, I'm just taking off the excess bits. Okay, look at how pretty that is. It just gives your lips, the pink gives this flush, natural look that's so pretty. Okay, so if you're wanting longevity out of your lip, what I would recommend is get yourself, with your points if you have them, the birthday lip oil. Going on top of all of this is so pretty on its own. And then if you have the points, you can get the lip oil. And it's so pretty and natural. And then you just have to remember to add that. Or the Diamonds Are Forever lipstick, not part of the sale. Can't get it with points, but definitely worth buying. It's a good price, all right? But if that's the name of your game and you just want a flushness and you don't want to have to worry about it, that lip stain is so good. All right, but now I'm gonna show you my favorite cheek, okay? And it's Fig. I am gonna use another color with it, which is Daylily, not part of the sale, but if you're getting things, you might as well get Daylily. If you wanna get that free shipping at $50 or more, grab Daylily, and you're gonna add that. I put this on the apples of my cheeks because I have scarring. I don't wanna peek through, but I also want a little bit of color. But with my maturity, I'm 44 years old. I can't do my makeup like I have apples in my cheeks when I'm not smiling, because I don't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Daylily on my apples. It's gonna ombre. I did this with Frenchie all the time, but Daylily is my new favorite. And then I'm gonna go into Fig. Fig is part of the sale, and I'm gonna pop this way up here. I love this color, all right? We're gonna use this as a lip liner also. It's part of the sale, and it's just so good. I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna use my blush and bronzer, and I'm gonna smile so I can see where it is, and I always go up into my temple, but we're gonna blend down Fig, and then we're gonna bring it down into Daylily, and they're gonna bring together, and it has this beautiful ombre look, and it's so berry, but it's so berry good. It has that berry color to it, but it's good. So again, starting on Fig, and I go up into my temple, and I keep it up high. You want your base color mid-cheek because you want it to be punchy. Bring it down into Daylily, pull your hair out of your face, and then you take this fluffy end and you just give everything a final marrying. And I always stipple, always, 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 okay? Now we're gonna do our under eyes after my hair wash day, and then it's just everywhere. Okay, we're gonna do our under eyes. I'm going into Sunlit. I do have Daylily under my eyes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my blend brush. I use this brush under my eyes all the time, and I'm just going to give it a nice cleaning. If I have any fallout, then I'm gonna use the small end. I'm gonna go into Sunlit, and I'm going to go right at the top of my apple here, and I'm gonna follow my orbital bone up. And this is gonna give me a really pretty youthful glow and brightness under my eyes. Now, not everybody does this, so here's a couple of tricks. Use that fluffy end to blend back into your cheek so it has a nice flow. But if you find you have a lot of texture on your soft tissue, go to your main highlight and go into your soft tissue and then work it into your brightening. But you want that brightness around, but you don't want the texture it can bring. Put your main highlight on your soft tissue and let it work into that brightening. And then I bring it down my nose. Look at how pretty that is. All right, we can touch up blush if we need to afterwards. So again, taking that Sunlit, I smile and I go right here at the top. Follow that orbital bone. You want to stay where there's something under your skin, like an orbital bone or an eyeball, but we're not putting brightening on the eyeball. I put that Eyeshadow Eternal. Now I'm going to come up into that inner corner, cancel out that darkness that I have, that I canceled with Daylily, but I'm adding that brightening. I'm going to go into my main highlight, and I'm going to hit that soft tissue. You want very minimal product on your brush here, because then you'll end up with a texture of cream if you do too much, but just keep blending and let it all work together. It will all come to, look at how pretty that is. Under eyes just fix everything. Okay, this is the convertible palette. You can get this with points also. I love it because you can just take this off. And if you need to touch up any blush, using that small end, you can touch up your blush. I just smile and then use that small end. Oh, I like a good punchy cheek though, but I make sure I'm only punchy at the top of my cheek, just like that. All right, 2 colors here, part of the sale. We have Homecoming and Hopelessly Devoted. Hopelessly Devoted is sheer, it's pink, and it works as a really pretty illuminator if you want, just like that. Okay, the next color I'm gonna go into is back into Fig, and we're gonna use this as a lip liner, and we're gonna line our lips, and I'm gonna show you how to, this is more of like layering. You're gonna put this on, and as it wears down, your stain will show through. Don't let this dark color intimidate you, just like the stain. We're gonna line our lips, okay? And then I'm gonna go into Homecoming. We're gonna fill it in. And it has, it's a gloss, and it has a lot of hydration in it, and we're gonna let it work with Fig. And it creates this really pretty, beautiful holiday color, okay? But then you can grab a little bit of that Hopelessly Devoted, and you go right in the mid. So pretty, okay? If you want your lipstick just to have a little bit more lasting power with it, you can take that blend brush, grab some powder, this is the blotting dust, and go over your lips with it. And then you can go back in with some Hopelessly Devoted and just add a little bit of shimmer to it, okay? And it will last a little bit longer, but again, it's makeup, not magic. I'm gonna use a new setting spray. This is a film forming barrier. This is gonna make your makeup last, okay? Better than Seint's. Those are more of a hydration spray. This is a film forming spray. This is called Blue Marble. It's on Amazon. It's a little pricey, worth every penny, okay? So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna spray my face. I spray a lot when your face is still pretty damp. The face I make when I spray, I wish I could fix it. I can't. Take a fluffy brush and press in that spray and let it form, film form to your face, and your makeup will last you all dang day. And that's it. This is the Boxing Day sale. Go get Daylily. not, it's not part of the sale, but also get Lily is what I meant to say. But Daylily's my favorite. Under eye corrector, apples of the cheeks. It's a great lip color. But Lily on the eyes is so pretty. Getting Crimson, getting Eternal, getting Una. This combo is so good. This is a great spring. So don't think of it as a holiday color. Think of it as your transition into spring to get you to summer. This is a beautiful eye look. And all of these colors, aside from Drift, skip Drift. If you probably already have Drift. If you've been following me for a minute, everybody's got Drift because I told you had to have it. Okay? So this is my makeup. It's gonna last me all day. And then that lip stain underneath, I'm just gonna grab my birthday oil and I'm gonna take it with me. Truth be told, I'm probably gonna take chai because I prefer chai. I love chai. I didn't think I'd love it so much, but if you're looking for another thing to get you that $50, if you haven't gotten chai, chai's a really good one. But just take the Diamonds Are Forever. That's my top pick. Ooh, that is a sexy lipstick. It goes good on blank lip, no stain. It looks so good. All right, that's it. That's my face. That is Boxing Day. I know this was one of my longer tutorials, but it's Boxing Day. And I didn't even do my whole face. I'm just chatty. Okay, that's it. Have a very Merry Christmas.